We're here today in the Kunsthal for the German Expressionist show featuring Nolde and Schmidt-Rottuff. Could you tell us a little about the show and what is the origin of the show?
It's a show of a family, the family Rauwert, and we like very much to show such collections because it's always about a very personal choice. And when you walk through this exhibition, everybody says, "Yeah, I like to buy such paintings," but then you should have in mind that these people bought these paintings 100 years ago when they were young and when the artists were young. So Rauwert was a young lawyer, and he went a lot of time with his wife to the Kunsthal in Hamburg. And the director of the Kunsthal said, "You have to look to these young artists, to Nolde, Schmidt-Rottuff, and so." So that makes this exhibition so interesting that they were buying fully unknown artists at the time and they became friends, and yeah, it's a very personal show, and we like to make such shows. So from time to time we are looking for a collector who bought artists when they were young. So at the opening party I said to the visitors, you have to buy now artists from this time, and then in 100 years you can have an exhibition in our Kunsthal.
Well, you might be right, but with the diversity of art today, as we've talked about, it would be hard to say exactly who to buy.
Yes, but you have always to buy personally. You have to buy the artists you like. So if you're not buying to become rich later, you buy what you like, and that's always interesting. You have to make a personal choice. That's one thing I learned from Rudy Fuchs. We disagree in a lot of things, but he learned me art is choice. And I learned that 30 year ago, and it's still in my life a very important thought. Art is choice. And so in the Kunsthal we are always making choices, and you can see that interesting musea, that are musea where people are in direction, who are always making choices, and not people who are doing general things. So in that case, I'm a fan of Rudy Fuchs.
Now, speaking of choices, this family has made a number of choices. Could you tell us what comprises their collection and what you have exhibited here?
The choice was through the family, so we are following the family. What this exhibition makes extra interesting is that they had a lot of personal contacts with the artists. So when the artists went on vacation, they were sending beautiful postcards to Frau Rauwert. And if you are here, we made a few cabinets with the correspondence and with the postcards. All of them are now very precious things. If you bring them to Christie's, they will cost you 10 to 20,000 pounds a piece. But it are very personal things, personal messages to the collectors, and that makes this show interesting for people today.
Now, in the show, you've not only included oil paintings, but you have some other things. Could you tell us what other things are included in this show?
The owners of the collection now, also the grandchildren of the collectors, are collecting again. So from time to time, they are selling a small piece from the old collection to buy new pieces of artists from today. So here you see sculptures, and they are collected by the owner of the Rauwert collection now. And in Germany they had some problems in the musea to show the new things, but we are a rather progressive institute, so we allow them to show their choice of today.
Now you have some prints and aquarelles also, I believe, in the show. How is that displayed?
In the Kunsthal we are always making the exhibition around the paintings, you may say. So every 3 months we are rebuilding completely the Kunsthal, and we make a setting for the exhibition. So in this case we made about 8 rooms, you may say, and in that 8 rooms there are 2 cabinets in a yellow color, and there we are showing in a more lower light. We are showing the aquarelles and the drawings.
Could you tell me how long will this show be in the Kunsthal?
It will last until the 19th of March.
So there's plenty of time for people to get out here and see the show.
They are very welcome. Yes.
Thank you very much for being with us.